All right. Good afternoon, everyone. I want to start by thanking Congressman Espaillat for being here today and for your continued support of the NYPD. You have spent your entire career turning public safety priorities into action, securing real investments that protect the communities that you represent, and ensuring that we have the resources that we need to do our jobs here at the NYPD. The NYPD is so grateful to have a partner in you, someone who understands the challenges, supports the work, and shows up when it counts. This Sunday, thousands of New Yorkers and visitors will gather along 6th Avenue for the 43rd annual Dominican Day Parade that has long been one of the most beautiful family events in the city. It's a celebration of one of our city's most vibrant communities, and I am so proud to be marching alongside our Dominican officers. Just like every other major parade in New York City, plans are in place to ensure that it will be safe, it will be secure, and that it will be peaceful. And the women and men of the NYPD will be out there protecting everyone along the route with a stepped-up presence this year. At this time, there are no known specific credible threats to the Dominican Day Parade, nor any information pertaining to potential gang-related violence. But as always, the NYPD, along with our law enforcement partners, remain vigilant. The NYPD has been preparing for this event for months. We've worked closely with organizers, with community groups, with city officials, and others on a comprehensive security plan. Before we get to logistics, I want to address what happened last year. The parade had to be shut down a little early after things got somewhat out of control. A small group of agitators jumped barricades and overwhelmed the route, and there was a stabbing just off the parade path. That was unacceptable, and we will not tolerate it happening again. But we also know that that behavior does not reflect the vast majority of people who came out to celebrate. This year, the NYPD is taking every precaution to make sure the event remains safe, respectful, and orderly from start to finish. And that enforcement won't end when the parade does. The NYPD will also be out in full force Sunday night to ensure the celebrations that follow remain peaceful. Here's what you need to know for Sunday. This year, the parade will begin earlier than usual, with a scheduled kickoff at 11 a.m. instead of the traditional 1 p.m. start time. Marchers will proceed north on 6th Avenue from 38th Street to 55th Street, with large crowds expected on the entire route. 6th Avenue will be closed to all traffic from 34th Street to 42nd Street, beginning at 10 a.m., including all crosstown traffic. Then at 10:30, the closure will extend from 42nd Street to 55th Street and remain in effect until the end of the event. Once the parade gets underway, pedestrians will only be able to cross at the following locations: 39th Street, 42nd Street, 45th Street, 48th Street, and 51st Street. Street closures will make it difficult to drive or to park anywhere near the parade route. So if you're planning to attend, we strongly urge you to take public transportation. Please remember that alcohol will not be permitted, nor will any items that could obstruct another spectator's view. Only authorized vehicles will be allowed on the parade route. Permits will be issued in the staging area the morning of the parade, and all vehicles will be inspected for registration, insurance, and safety, as is our practice. Any vehicle that fails inspection will be turned away. Spectators may not jump barricades to join performers or marchers, and any unauthorized individuals on the route will be removed and may be arrested. Marchers must wear both a wristband and a lanyard and stay with their assigned float or organization. They may not move against the flow of the parade to join another group. These credentials are for marching only. They do not allow access to viewing areas, sidewalks, or stages. And finally, members of the media must have valid press permits, and interviews with participants must be arranged in advance through the parade organizers. All of these measures are in place to ensure the safety of everyone participating and attending on Sunday. New Yorkers can expect an increased police presence throughout the area. This will include uniformed officers posted along the route, traffic agents at intersections and crossings, as well as personnel from our emergency service unit, mounted unit, canine, and counterterrorism teams. Auxiliary officers will also be working to support the detail. Our helicopters and our drones will be deployed during the parade to assist our officers on the ground, providing comprehensive coverage in real time. As always, there will be assets that you will see and others that you will not see. While cops will be out there to keep you safe, we ask everybody to stay alert. If you see anything suspicious or if something doesn't feel right, tell a uniformed officer or call 911 right away. Finally, I want to thank all of our partner agencies who helped us design and implement the security plan. And I especially want to thank every member of the NYPD who will be out there working this weekend. You are the absolute best at what you do, and all New Yorkers know that you are the ones who make Sunday's parade and all the other events in our city possible. We encourage everyone attending to enjoy the day, to celebrate responsibly, and to be part of a safe and spirited celebration. I now ask the Congressman to come up and make some remarks.
Thank you. Thank you, Commissioner Tisch, and thank you to the parade president, Christina Contreras. I want to congratulate Commissioner Tisch and the chair of the Dominican Parade Board of Directors for working together to ensure that the parade continues to be a family-oriented event. It has been such for 43 years. People from the 5 boroughs and beyond, family members from the 5 boroughs and beyond, come to celebrate Dominican Pride. And so we're looking forward to a festive day where safety will be important and paramount. And we know that the community comes to the parade to not only show their pride and have a festive moment, but to do it in safety. And the measures have been taken by the parade board and the police department to ensure that it is such. And so I'm very happy to be here to say that I am a strong supporter of the Dominican Day Parade. I haven't missed one yet, including the first one that was held on the Audubon Avenue, and I won't tell you the year, Commissioner. But I will march again. We have our breakfast every year at Dyckman Street at the Marina, the Hudson restaurant. That will be at 8 a.m. on Sunday morning. And so we're happy to be affiliated with this festivities, but we want to make sure that all New Yorkers, not just Dominicans, because many friends of the Dominican community participate in the parade. That day, Sunday, everybody will be Dominican. Commissioner Tisch will be Dominican. And so we're happy to be here, and we're very proud that the police department has really increased their presence in the parade route to ensure that everybody is safe. And so thank you, Commissioner, once again. Thank you, Christina, for your great leadership. And we're going to have a fun and safe time this coming Sunday. Thank you so much.
All right, we're now going to call up Deputy Mayor Anna Almanzar.
This podium is a little challenging for someone my height. Well, good afternoon. I am Anna J. Almanzar. I'm the Deputy Mayor for Chic Initiative. And I am the first Dominican to be named and appointed as a Deputy Mayor for the greatest city in the world, the city of New York. It is, and last night we had a fabulous event, a wonderful gathering of the Dominican community at Gracie Mansion, as the mayor calls it, the People's House. And as we carry that pride, I hope we bring that energy for the city on Sunday, and we get to celebrate who we are as a community, who we are as a people, and who we are as contributors to this great city. I want to thank the NYPD Commissioner, Commissioner Jessica S. Tisch, the whole NYPD, the entire team, and as she mentioned, that takes this job very seriously in keeping not only the Dominican community safe, but the entire city, a city that we all love and that they carry on their shoulders. So for that, I am very grateful. I also know that this takes a lot of planning and a lot of collaboration and coordination between different teams within the NYPD. And Commissioner, congratulations for an excellent job. I also want to congratulate the organizers of the parade, and I look forward to seeing many of my brothers and sisters and my friends, both from my native country, but also the many, as the Congressman mentioned, that we have made and built through the many years that the Dominican Republic community has been in this country. From many parts of the world who come to celebrate with us our contribution, not only to New York City, but the contributions and the pride that we bring to this wonderful nation, the U.S. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you on Sunday.
Perdón que no lo dije en español. Quiero felicitar a la comisionada Tisch y a Christina Contreras, quien es la presidenta del desfile dominicano, por su colaboración para asegurar de que el desfile dominicano este domingo siga siendo una actividad festiva para familias que asisten y disfrutar de todo lo que se da ahí, pero que también sea una actividad segura. Y el Departamento de Policía, bajo la comisionada Tisch, ha tomado la medida para tener una presencia más fuerte y asegurar de que todo el mundo que participe, todas las familias que participen, estén ahí y participen de una manera segura. Así que felicitamos al departamento, felicitamos a la directiva del desfile por colaborar. Esperamos que todos acudan el domingo a la Avenida Las Américas a celebrar la dominicanidad en un día que todo el mundo, incluyendo la comisionada Tisch, serán dominicanos. Gracias.
And now it is my pleasure to call up the woman of the hour, maybe of the weekend, Christina Contreras, who has put her heart and soul over the past year into making this event a safe and joyful event for all families in the city. Christina.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Christina Contreras, and I am the chair of the National Dominican Day Parade. To the Dominican Parade is always a moment of joy, pride, and happiness for the Dominican American community. This year, we're celebrating 43 years of the parade in this great city of New York. I'm humble for the opportunity to serve in this capacity and in this organization, which is probably the biggest Dominican parade in history. This is a moment for the Dominican community to celebrate and honor our contributions to the city of New York and our great country. I'm thankful for the partnership between our organization and the local elected officials, City Hall, and the NYPD. That happens to be a great partner throughout the many years we held the parade, especially Sergeant Perez and our assistant chief, McCarthy. I'm sorry if I didn't say the right time. Perfect. Thank you. And of course, our Congressman, Adriano Espaillat, a champion of the Dominican community. He has been a phenomenal partner in ensuring that we have a successful event along our other local elected officials who also participate in the parade. I also want to highlight the partnership and applaud our Commissioner Jessica Tisch for her and her team for her ensuring the safety and being very proactive in terms of resources and guaranteeing that we have a successful and safe parade like we have been having. With that, I want to say thank you to all the supporters of the parade, but especially the Dominican American community who participate, all the media partners, and for allowing me to serve in its capacity for the last 4 years. This happened to be my last year. It's an honor for me and a lifetime achievement, and I will continue to support this parade and the Dominican American community. And I look forward to seeing all of you on 6th Avenue at 11 o'clock on the 10th. Muchas gracias. And I'm briefly going to say en español. I'm Christina Contreras, yo soy la presidenta de la Parada Nacional Dominicana. Es un orgullo para mí estar aquí frente a ustedes. Estamos celebrando 43 años, celebrando y reconociendo y elevando las contribuciones que hacen los dominicanos en esta ciudad de Nueva York, y nacionalmente e internacionalmente. Es un orgullo para mí siempre contar con la colaboración de todos los oficiales electos y City Hall, y claro, nuestro congresista Adriano Espaillat, que ha sido un gran compañero en asegurarse que siempre continuemos esta celebración. En particular, mi colaboración en cuestiones de logísticas siempre ha sido bien successful con NYPD. Ellos siempre han estado presentes, han asegurado que nuestras voces han sido escuchadas. Siempre reconocen que la Parada Dominicana Nacional siempre ha sido bien respetuosa de todas las regulaciones, y le agradezco a nuestra comisionada Tisch, que se ha sido proactiva y se asegura de tener los resources para asegurar que esto siga siendo un evento que se celebre con alegría y para toda la familia, y continuar haciendo a la ciudad de Nueva York orgulloso de tener esta parada tan importante que es para esta ciudad. Muchas gracias.
Anna, would you like a little Spanish, or please?
I'm not going to be left out.
No, we do, no. Pero hago eco, y buenas tardes, y gracias a todos por estar acá hoy. Hago eco de el mensaje que dijo el congresista, el mensaje que dijo la presidenta de la Junta Directiva de la Parada Dominicana. Es para mí un orgullo poder celebrar de todo lo que somos y todas las contribuciones que hacemos a esta ciudad y a esta gran nación que abrió sus puertas para recibirnos y para darnos acceso al sueño americano, que muchos de nosotros, que miles de dominicanos como yo, que nacimos en otro país, llegamos a esta nación y pudimos hacer y crear un futuro mejor para nosotros y para nuestras familias. Esperamos que ese sea el mensaje que vea toda la nación americana de quiénes somos los dominicanos y de qué traemos cuando vivimos en ese país, y al millón de dominicanos que vivimos en Nueva York y que hacemos esta ciudad la mejor ciudad del mundo. Es gracias al trabajo fuerte, a la dedicación y a la pasión que trae esta comunidad a esta gran ciudad. A la comisionada Tisch, muchísimas gracias por el trabajo inmenso que ella ha hecho desde que ha sido nombrada en traer los números del crimen muy más bajos desde la historia. Y que eso habla muy bien de su dedicación, de la dedicación del equipo y de todo el compañerismo que trae el Departamento de Policías de la Ciudad de Nueva York a esta gran ciudad. Mil gracias, nos vemos el domingo, y como repitieron antes, el domingo todos seremos dominicanos, porque ser dominicano no es una nacionalidad, es un sentir. Cuando usted tiene un amigo dominicano, tiene un amigo para siempre. Muchísimas gracias, nos vemos el domingo. ¿Cómo está? Bien.
Perfect.
Gracias.
Nailed it.
Thank you. Hi, Commissioner. I'm from a crime prevention perspective. I guess I'm wondering, as far as the NYPD is concerned, where did things go wrong last year, and what's been changed this year? And I'm specifically interested in this earlier start time. Does that mean, is that designed to end it earlier and kind of?
So Chief Galata is going to run the operations on Sunday of the parade, so I'm going to have him answer the question. But one thing I would just like to note here is that we're going to have approximately 500 more police officers assigned to this parade this year than we had last year. From my perspective, having looked at what occurred last year in the staffing numbers, we probably underdid the staffing at this parade. So that is one thing that we were very intent on fixing for this year. And I think that will lead to great outcomes. Please.
Yeah, so to answer your question, there's an earlier start working very closely with the parade organizers is one of the things we identified. But also additionally, the amount of police officers we're going to put in there. There'll be 957 uniformed police officers out there with 140 traffic agents. That doesn't include our K-9 team and drone teams that will be out there. So we're going to have a really decent presence out there. And I think the increased personnel is going to make a big difference this year.
We can paint this.